Cavendish. The Cavendish is the most widely sold banana in the world. It is the familiar bright yellow fruit found in most supermarkets, known for its mild sweetness and soft texture. Originally grown in Southeast Asia, it became dominant in global trade after earlier commercial varieties were wiped out by disease in the mid-20th century. Its thick skin helps it survive long shipping journeys, which is one reason it replaced older export bananas. Today, it represents the standard idea of what a banana tastes like for many people.
Plantain. Plantains look similar to common bananas but are larger and firmer, with thicker skin. They are less sweet when raw and are usually cooked before eating. In many parts of Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean, plantains are a daily staple, prepared fried, boiled, baked, or mashed. As they ripen, their starch turns into sugar, changing both flavor and texture. Unlike dessert bananas, plantains are valued more like a vegetable than a fruit. Red banana. Red bananas are shorter and thicker than Cavendish bananas, with a reddish-purple skin. Their flesh is creamy and slightly pink, offering a sweeter flavor with a hint of berry. They are commonly grown in Southeast Asia, India, and parts of Central America. Because they bruise more easily, they are less common in large-scale export markets. When fully ripe, they become very soft and rich, making them popular for fresh eating and desserts. Ladyfinger banana. Ladyfinger bananas are small, slender, and thinner than standard bananas. They have a bright yellow skin when ripe and a noticeably sweeter taste. These bananas are grown in regions such as Australia, Southeast Asia, and parts of South America. Their smaller size makes them convenient for children and single servings. Compared to Cavendish, they tend to have a slightly firmer texture and a more concentrated flavor. Blue Java banana. Blue Java bananas are known for their pale blue skin when unripe and their unusually creamy texture when ripe. Often called ice cream bananas, they have a soft consistency and a mild vanilla-like flavor. They are cultivated in Hawaii, Southeast Asia, and Central America. Their cold tolerance allows them to grow in slightly cooler climates than many other varieties. Because of their texture, they are sometimes used in frozen desserts. Burro banana. Burro bananas are short and somewhat square-shaped, with a thick skin and firm flesh. They are grown mainly in Mexico and Central America. When ripe, they have a tangy sweetness that sets them apart from softer dessert bananas. Even when mature, they remain relatively dense, which makes them suitable for slicing into fruit salads or grilling. Their sturdiness gives them a different culinary role compared to more delicate varieties.
Manzano banana. Manzano bananas, sometimes called apple bananas, are short and plump with thick skin. They are named for their slight apple-like flavor and firm texture. Grown in tropical regions of Central and South America, they are often eaten fresh when fully ripe. Unlike standard bananas, they hold their shape well and can have a hint of acidity that balances their sweetness. Their distinctive taste makes them stand out in local markets, where multiple varieties are available. Gros Michel. Gros Michel was once the leading export banana before the Cavendish. Larger and richer in flavor, it dominated global trade in the early 20th century. However, a fungal disease known as Panama disease devastated plantations, leading to its commercial collapse. While it is no longer common in supermarkets, it is still grown on a smaller scale in some regions. Its history shaped the modern banana industry and explains why today's global supply depends so heavily on a single variety. Fe'i Banana. Fe'i bananas are distinct in both appearance and use. They often have orange or red skin and grow upright rather than hanging downward like most bananas. Native to the Pacific Islands, they are traditionally cooked rather than eaten raw. Their flesh is dense and can be bright yellow to deep orange, reflecting high levels of certain nutrients. In island communities, they hold cultural and dietary importance that goes beyond simple export value. Goldfinger Banana. Goldfinger bananas were developed as a disease-resistant alternative to traditional export varieties. Created through agricultural research in Honduras, they were bred to withstand common fungal threats that affect large plantations. Their flavor is balanced, slightly sweet with a gentle tang, and their texture is firm yet smooth. Unlike the Cavendish,
they show stronger resistance to Panama disease, which makes them important in discussions about the future of banana farming. Although not as widespread in supermarkets, they represent an effort to protect global banana production from relying on a single vulnerable variety.